Hello and welcome to another Webcam Wednesday. I don't know if you can see that. That's relevant to this subject, which is Doctor Who in Latin. The subject is not Doctor Who in Latin. It's gone blank anyway, you can't see it. Anyway, right, I wanted to talk about who the next Doctor Who should be, because Matt Smith is leaving at the end of the year. Now, obviously Doctor Who is copyright and all that stuff, all rights reserved, blah, 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 okay? Right, we've got that out of the way. Right. Now, one thing that's never been done with Doctor Who is for there to be a female Doctor Who, at least in the mainstream canon type Doctor Who stuff. And I think there should be a female Doctor Who because there is no reason in particular for there not to be. I think that in a sense you could say the regenerations are always of white men, and I think this is not what really would happen. And in fact, the Christopher Eccleston Doctor said, I could be anything. I could have two heads or whatever it was that he said. And also you see in the classic series with the regeneration of Romana that there is a lot of other variation that's possible. So there is no reason, if they can look like a completely different species, that they can't be of a different gender. Now, the question arising from that, of course, is who should be the new Doctor Who? And how could that be achieved? And I think there are a number of ways of doing that, because the thing to bear in mind is that we're getting up to the 12th regeneration, which is the limit. Now, I think they're probably going to bypass that in some sort of throwaway comment or something, but it'd be nice to make it a plot point. So what I would like to happen is for there to be a companion who gives up their body to the Doctor in the same way as the Master and Tremas happened. Tremas became the Master when the Master got to the end of his regeneration. So there's already a precedent for that. And I think probably what can happen is the Doctor can be dying, unable to regenerate, and the companion perhaps also can be dying and obviously unable to regenerate because presumably they'll be human. And in order to bypass that, they would be able to have the Doctor take over the companion's body so that the companion can survive and maybe be a bit sort of dual personality-y or something like that. Now, of course, the companions are generally female, and the person I think is most qualified to be the Doctor as a female is actually Joanna Lumley. The reason I say Joanna Lumley is, firstly, she has already played the Doctor in the comic relief Curse of the Fatal Death, and she did okay. Obviously, she played it for laughs, but it was there. But you also have to look back on when she was Purdy in the New Avengers, the New Avengers being mimicked, I think, by the Third Doctor as well. And the thing about that is that she has also been in Sapphire and Steel. If you look at the way she behaves in Sapphire and Steel, I think she behaves very similarly, not surprisingly, because Sapphire and Steel is an attempt to steal the Doctor Who's thunder by ITV. She actually behaves very similarly to the Doctor, and it's also about time and space, or mainly about time actually, and it's also quite mysterious. So yeah, basically, this is not going to happen, obviously. Oh yes, also she's quite old. Now that may be seen as a problem, but if you look at, for example, William Hartnell, he was a very old Doctor. I think they've sort of gone with young people, but it would also mean not only would it be a woman, but it would be an older woman, which would be really great, because obviously younger women, more attractive women sort of thing, that's something I don't think should be done. Doctor Who needs to be radical and groundbreaking, and if they had an older woman Doctor, that would be bloody fantastic. So if you like this video, please rate, comment, share and subscribe. If you dislike it, please tell me why so I can improve, and I'll see you tomorrow.